up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in a motherfucking building. This time, I am back for a recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 11. I will have the episode in the description. Let's get off into these housewives, honey. Okay, so the episode pretty much starts out. We have Candy talking to Todd, telling him, honey, I think you are Ubering. I thought that was shade. I thought it was funny as hell because Todd is celebrating, y'all know, his birthday. And he said he has a private driver. And Candy was like, yo, Uber? She trying to let you know, Todd, you can't afford no private driver like she can, honey. She letting Todd know that they got a chef there cooking for them. Todd sounds a little jealous, honey. Then we have Porsha talking to Lauren. Porsha, you seem like you're a bit codependent. In your relationships. I think you love your family. I think you love your man, but I'm sensing some codependent issues. Okay. And I don't know if you guys know this about me. When I review these shows, if I see certain behaviors, I'm going to call it out. If I see narcissism, if I see codependency, you know, I'm just going to say it how it is. But yes, I do feel like Porsha is a little bit codependent because she's telling her sister, oh, well, ever since I've been pregnant, I'm just like, oh my God, hey, Lauren. And I know some of you all will say, well, they're just really close and they really love each other. Porsha, she loves and all of that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not judging her heart. I think she is a genuinely nice person out of all the women. I will say that. I think she probably is the sweetest. But I just feel like, I don't know, man. It's some weird energy with her brushing her teeth with her man's toothbrush. Come on, if that ain't codependent, I don't know what is. That's like him wiping his ass with a towel and she wipe right after. Like, what would be the difference between that and the toothbrush situation? I'm just saying, y'all pay attention to shit like that. Next we got Marlo. She is greeting Shamari. And before we get off into them two, Porsha shares with Lauren, I forgot to tell y'all that she still hasn't really shared with the ladies that she is pregnant. So she's decided to dump all her Hennessy out, mix some Coke and apple juice into the Hennessy bottle. That way it could appear like she's drinking because she don't really feel that they are buying her little alcohol cleanse. So I think they gonna end up figuring the shit out, but that's what Porsha told Lauren. Okay, so we got Marlo and Shamari. Marlo, honey, insists. Motherfucking insists on shading Shamari's fashions, telling her what she need, and she need to do this, and this has to be. Y'all know I do not like people like that. And I think with Marlo, it's deeper than fashion. Marlo is a very, she's a smart woman. I clown her and I go in on her ass, but she a smart woman. She kind of knows how to take a licking and how to keep on ticking. I will give Marlo that. But just like my boy Fucky Daniva said, she is a one-trick pony. Everything is about fashion. We never really feel like we walk away with another layer of Marlo the way we have with Nene, Porsha, Cynthia, where they have shared family issues and dramas, and even Candy. We don't get that out of Marlo. Everything is, let me correct your fashion. She's showing Shamari different shit in her closet. I think she even added some stuff to Shamari's closet, like let her use some of her Gucci pieces and accessories. It's just ridiculous. Shamari don't want to hear that shit. She like, bitch, I don't want to do it, but let me go ahead and humor this bitch because she won't stop, and that's all she do. Talk about fashion, talk about who need a damn makeover. Let me just go ahead and do it. The girls are already all at the table eating breakfast. Shamari comes out with this big ass hat and this top that Marlo then put together for her. How did it look? It looked okay. It wasn't like, oh my God. I felt like the hat was too much. I do not like that blonde hair Shamari is wearing. I am against that. They worried about her fashions. I'm worried about her motherfucking hair. Okay? Fuck the fashions. If your hair ain't right, always put on a hat. Don't put on no hat the way Marlo put on her. That was a no. That hat was too big. It just didn't fit. I mean, it was just too much. It would have been, I don't know, certain, and this is the thing with fashion. You could tell it wasn't Shamari's style, and it was something that would have been cute on Marlo, but y'all know how Marlo is. She always has to force these girls' hands when it comes to fashion, honey. Okay, so Nene and Porsha presents to the rest of the ladies that the ladies are going to play a little game today, and it's called the Bitch Stole My Talent game. They all are pretty much are going to compete against each other. Nene and Porsha are going to go head to head and be the host, but they want the ladies to judge who was the best host. They have Kandi and Shamari. They are both the singers of the group. And I already knew once they put them two up together, I'm like, Kandi, you about to get your ass whooped. Because that girl Shamari has a beautiful voice. I don't know about the legend Ronnie DeVoe. I don't know about his voice. I do know about Shamari's voice. And I heard it, number one, I am a fan of Black. I like 808 and I like As If. So I like, and it's a Bring It All to Me. I think that that's them too. I like that. But she has a beautiful voice. Like, and that song that they was singing together, her and her husband, that he was fucking up. Should have muted his part, but her voice was beautiful on that song. So that girl is talented. She just has one of those beautiful voices. So Kandi, you don't stand a chance. What your ass should have did was I fly above, because you was gonna need to fly above this whole situation with competing against Shamari, honey. I'm just saying. Okay, so next we're going to have Cynthia and Eva do a model competition. The ladies are going to judge them all on their walks and their looks, and they're going to take photos and compete against each other. And Eva, you better motherfucking bring it, because you've been shading Cynthia in your motherfucking confessional, so you better motherfucking bring it. We got Tanya and Marlo going head to head for fashion, because Tanya is a label whore like Marlo. I don't think Tanya is as obnoxious as Marlo is. I've never, when they show her on the screen with the rest of the ladies, I don't ever hear her mentioning fashion unless somebody is bringing it up to her, so she doesn't act as if she's not used to things the way Marlo does. Marlo reminds me of somebody that didn't grow up with money, and they have to constantly remind you that this is a name brand or a label, or this costs this amount of money. I was associated with this person to get this amount of money. Everything is a big ass bragging session. So, but nonetheless, it's a good competition. They show Nene and Porsha, going to check out all the ladies. They helping Marlo get into her little costume. Marlo looked nice in whatever she had on. It was nice. They went and saw Shamari practice. She's singing. Soon as I heard her practicing, I was like, Kandi, you need to just bow out gracefully. You just need to quit. Cynthia in her room practicing her walk, looking bad as she could be, honey. Eva was practicing her walk. Eva, you fit as a model on Top Model, but you don't, and I think that this is the thing. Like I said before to you guys, Eva is playing a game, and I'm not at all going to say Eva can't be shady, because all these women are shady. And if we go get mad at one of them, we going to have to get mad at all of them. I never liked the shit she was saying about Cynthia, because I was just like, Cynthia doesn't give you that energy. I'm one of them people where if somebody's kind of giving you that competitive energy and you give it back to them, then I'm okay with what you say. But when you see their walks, you're going to know, like, who is the pro at that shit. You know what I'm saying? You just go be able to see. And we will talk about that when we get there. So, the first person to model not model, but the first two competitors is Tanya and Marlo. And they're both going to be showing off their outfit. Tanya goes first. She has on this all white. I forgot. I know she had a Chanel bag and some swag glasses. Honey, she shaded Nene's ass and I was cracking the fuck up. Nene, you know you my girl, but Tanya threw you some shade, honey. You shaded her motherfucking closet though, Nene, so you can't be mad. But, they had asked her, I think she said she had on Christian Dior and some swag boutique glasses, and she said she mixed it up high and low, and she said that Nene's swag boutique glasses are on the side of a low, and then Nene all in her confessional going in talking about, well, those glasses are a high for some women. No $100 glasses, Nene, I love you. They will never be no high for me. I'm not paying that much for no motherfucking glasses. They better be, well, maybe I would. Yeah, maybe I would. I don't see me doing that right now. If it's some shit I really like, because I have seen some badass sunglasses, but them glasses that you had, come on, Nene, come on. I don't know why you got so upset about that. I'm like, girl, let that go. That girl didn't mean to shade you, though, but she got your ass for talking about her small ass closet, honey. Now, at first, and Candy brought it up the best type of way as far as Tanya, because at first I'm looking like Tanya don't fit on this show. She's just another pretty girl. I don't really get a sense of, I know, who she is. You know what I'm saying? But shit, after she began stripping off the fucking outfit, and turns out it was like a little bathing suit, because it looked like a pantsuit at first, and then it was like a bathing suit. She came out of that. Oh, she put on a Christian Dior visor, and then she had this thing over her bathing suit. I forgot what the fuck it's called, but honey, she did that. And I forgot to mention that Marlo went before her. And Marlo showed out too. Marlo looked really nice in her white and black that she had on. She had her sunglasses, big curly hair. Marlo was bad. The shoes Marlo had on. At first, I was giving it to Marlo. And then I paid attention to what Candy said about Tanya. And she was like, well, at first, I didn't know if you was really gonna fit with the group. But I didn't know you was this shady, honey. And you really brought it. So they asked the ladies who looked the best out of both of them. And everybody was quiet as fuck. They shaded the shit out of Marlo when they said Marlo's name. Marlo, you are not the winner, honey. Tanya won and did that. Everybody was clapping for her ass. She did that, honey. Sorry, Marlo. And that's what Marlo ass get. Always trying to correct somebody's fashions. Girl, you done missed your mark, honey. I think you're losing it, Marlo. Next, we got Eva and Cynthia. Eva walks first. She did her typical Eva walk. I remember her walk. Her butt cheeks was out, honey. She was trying to get them sexy, but Eva, you look tired, honey. Miss Bailey, honey, had on her sunglasses when she did her model walk. Took them motherfuckers off. Showed Eva how to pose for a picture. She was very much looking top notch. Eva looked shocked. And it was just so funny that the people that are the shadiest towards people, they lost. They motherfucking lost. Marlo, you lost. Eva, you lost. You was judging motherfucking Cynthia all that time. And Cynthia let you know, honey, I done came before you. And Cynthia said in her confessional, now I'm the next top model. Let me call Tyra. I said, honey, yes. Did y'all catch Nene? She had said to Eva, you're dead. Cynthia, she killed you, girl. I thought that shit was so shady how she said that. She was like, you're dead. So next we got Shamari and Candy. Shamari goes first. She sings His Eyes on the Sparrow. Honey, baby. You could tell them girls had another level of respect for her after she sung that song. I already had the respect because I know the girl can really sing. And every time I mention to people she could sing, they're like, oh, was she okay? No, Shamari gets down. She was the lead singer of Black. You know, Natina was the rapper, but she was the lead singer for a reason. That girl can sing, okay? She don't fuck around. She took them girls to church with her voice. Candy was like, damn, she did all the shit that you can't do, Candy. Every man wants a woman. Y'all notice she ain't saying that shit. Porsha, you need to quit when it comes to Candy. When Porsha called Candy up, she called her sexual chocolate, honey. You better leave Miss Chocolate alone, honey. Leave her alone, cause that way she could stop bothering you. Y'all gonna get enough of using this damn lesbian gate as a storyline. Anyways, Candy gets to sing, and the song started out horrible. Everybody was just looking at her like, oh, well, bitch, you really trying. But when they asked, she was better off singing an old-ass Escape song. So when she was done, they said, well, who's all going for Candy? It was quiet as fuck. I was cracking the fuck up. And Shamari took that, honey. So, Candy, you should have just bowed out gracefully, honey. And I guess Nene won when it came to being a host. She kept making a lot of sound. I can't even make the motherfucking sounds. But they was funny as shit. It was pure classic fucking Nene. Even Candy said, with them sounds that she make, how can the winner not be her? And we already know she's way funnier and more interesting than Porsha. I like Porsha, but... And Porsha was a good host, but we know that Nene is the one that makes us laugh, okay? So Nene splits all the ladies up. We have Candy, Eva, and Shamari. They're going to do aerial Pilates, whatever the fuck that is. Tanya, Nene, and Cynthia and Marlo, I think that they are getting massages. Cynthia brings up to Nene about the whole situation with Eva not inviting her to her bachelorette party. Cynthia, why are you being messy? Why are you trying to start a rift between Eva and Nene? Now, I already know, you guys, she's jealous of their relationship. She definitely is. I could tell from some of the shady comments she has made this season so far. Cynthia, y'all know, is the housewife that Nene is talking about as far as... Oh, honey, that was dirty, Nene, if that's Cynthia for real, because you was like, you ain't pretty, you ain't all that talented, and you want everybody to think you so nice. But yeah, it has came out in a lot of media outlets that she's talking about Cynthia. Cynthia's supposedly trying to get that damn Kenya back on here so we could watch her talk to answer machines, talk to her dog. I would like to see the baby. Kenya is one of them people. Have you ever had somebody in your family with a pretty baby, or, you know, they have a new baby, you connect with the baby, and you're just like, well, we're having Thanksgiving at mom's house, but can you just bring the baby, you know, just drop the baby off, and, you know, you could go, girl, go on and do what you gotta do. That's how I feel about Kenya. I could kind of take or leave her, but I think, though, she will definitely be back next season. I see Phaedra. I don't know if it'll be full-time with Kenya or Phaedra, but I definitely see them throwing them in the mix. It would all make good drama to have Phaedra back on here, going at it with Kenya, going at it with Shamari, Marlo. Like, it would be really interesting. But Cynthia, I'm really starting to see some shit with you that I don't like. Like, you are on your season 7 shit, because that was the season I couldn't stand your ass. When you was around Claudia and Kenya, I wanted to smack you. And I had really liked you, always liked you, Cynthia. You know, but I don't know. You too shady. You too concerned. You don't want nobody. You kind of like Marlo. Y'all act like Nene, y'all mother. Y'all don't want nobody getting too close to her. Nene territorial too. I guess it's a group thing, but it's annoying with Cynthia. Cause I don't feel like Eva really meant that on purpose, and Nene is older, you all. I don't want no, if I'm Eva's age, I'm having a bachelorette. I ain't trying to kick it with no 50 and 60-year-olds. Like, I hang with older people, true enough, but goddamn, you want it, that's something to do with the young folks. Shit, And I didn't kind of like how Nene said to Eva, well, you could have just invited me. You don't tell me that I'm too busy. Bitch, your husband has cancer. You are busy, okay? Like, I don't, and I know that she has a life outside of Greg, but it's just time for you to kind of focus on your family, not be worried about no damn bachelorette party. Let's move on. I did, however, like how Nene, though, she, nip that shit with Cynthia in the bud. She was just like, listen, I'm all about forgiving. I'm not going to hold it against that girl, that she did that. I just hope she don't do that no more. Whatever. But I like how she handled Cynthia, because some friends, they would have been like, girl, yeah, she was wrong and she shouldn't have. Y'all know how messy females are. Honey, they show Eva, Candy, and Shamari. Is this the aerial Pilates? I'm guessing, whatever it is, honey. Candy said they should name the damn thing Donald Trump, because it's just grabbing her all in the pussy, honey. That was a good one, Candy. So next we got Shamari, Eva, and Candy. They take a little break from what they're doing. Shamari lets the girls know that Marlo came into her room, changing her damn outfit. And Eva was like, well, why would you let her change her clothes like that? And Shamari said, well, she's really persistent. Candy reflected on how Marlo tried to get her to join one of her etiquette classes, honey. Candy lets us know Marlo always tries to change everybody. And, that's just how Marlo is. So, don't be letting her get to you, Shamari. But Shamari, I think, began to recognize, oh, this bitch is really coming for me. That's why I was kind of looking at Shamari earlier, like, Shamari's taking this pretty good. She was just trying to be a sport. And I don't really feel like Shamari really has to get in her feelings about it. Yes, it's disrespectful, but that's what Marlo does on this show as far as that fashion shit. Like, she's never deviated from that. That's just who she is, who she chooses to be, I should say. So it's like, girl, you got to just take Marlo with a grain of salt. I wouldn't even be worried about that bitch. But yeah, Shamari wasn't feeling that boo-boo. She was like, I got to let her know I don't play. Don't be coming for me. But I heard that, Shamari. You got to put Marlo in her place, because you don't want her coming at you about your fashions, honey, 2 and 3 times. Marlo, not Eva. Marlo, Cynthia, Nene, and Tanya, they all pick up on the fact that Porsha hasn't been drinking on the trip, and Marlo is just like, well, she's pregnant. I just believe it in my heart. It looked like she may have told you, because Marlo said that shit with ease, but they are beginning to pick up on Porsha and this whole headache, and she ain't been drinking, Porsha, honey, how long did you think you was gonna keep this a secret, honey? Nene says that she feels like if Porsha is pregnant, this will change her life a lot and change her as a person. She said that her first child changed her. Yeah, I feel like this will be good for Porsha. Porsha will be mature and I don't know, and kind of stop maybe with this character of everything is all good and I'm just always so happy. And, I like happy people, don't get me wrong, but it's very, like, I'm grown, so I don't really fuck around with cartoons and shit. I may occasionally watch Caillou with my daughter, but it was always hard for me to watch cartoons with my daughter, because it was like, it was certain cartoons. I just don't like that kid shit. I just never liked that shit like that, So that's what I get from Porsha, like an episode of Caillou, where I'm trying to be on some grown shit. So maybe she'll turn down the ditzy and, just be more practical and kind of take her time figuring people out. Stop being so damn codependent. Just be more real. Back into reality. You want to know what was really nice to see was this scene with Nene and Porsha. At first I was like, you bitches ain't no big sister, little sister. Nene really cares for Porsha. I know it don't seem like it. She comes down harsh on her, honey. But Nene really cares for Porsha, because, baby, when I tell you, when she was telling Porsha, girl, me and the girl suspect your ass is pregnant. And Porsha lets her know that this is Coke and apple juice. I'm going to drink it around the girls. Nene was like, no, you need to pour that out. Them bitches, they think that you pregnant. And Nene is just like, but you are, aren't you? You are, So Porsha's like, girl, calm down. I don't know yet. I think I am. And we know that she is. And she doesn't want to completely say. She said that I cannot lie to Nene. And when she kind of said that, it kind of really made me think that that is a big sister, little sister relationship, but it needs to get healthier. It's not a healthy relationship, but Nene definitely cares for Porsha. She seems so excited for her. I was just like, wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. She hugged Porsha. Porsha was dancing and shit, and she was like, I just can't believe how happy she is for me. And Nene was just like, girl, all the girls are excited, So I really love that energy. It really let me know that this is a sisterhood. Even though these bitches shade each other on Instagram and on the show, honey, they really love each other. You got Porsha and Cynthia acting, funny in the car and joking around. And it was some, I don't know, I guess one of the braids in Cynthia's ponytail wasn't all the way in. And Porsha joked with her on that. I like that. Little shit like that. I'm watching them, just let their hair loose with each other. I like that. Funny scene. So this last scene is the last scene. It's the final day of the vacation. Porsha brings out her little Hennessy bottle to kind of let everybody know she's not pregnant. She's drinking. And bitch, yeah, right. Nene looked like she wanted to call her ass out right then and there. Then she begins pouring the shit in the damn, glass, and I'm just looking like, is that Coke in there? Is they gonna see that that's motherfucking pop up in that bitch? But these girls, Eva, Cynthia is right, honey. She wanted the big fat pickle because her ass is pregnant. When you see bitches eating pickle, what bitch eating pickles every damn day? Is that really what we eating every damn day or out the blue? I'll never be wanting no damn pickle. I did, however, want one when I was pregnant. So that is a huge giveaway. And Eva, for you to miss that and try to shade Cynthia, honey, So Porsha has a little part in here after that whole thing with Cynthia and Eva about the pickle, where she gets to saying, well, one lie begets another lie, and Porsha, no, they already think you're a liar, bitch. You was sitting at that damn table. I was like, you was sitting at that motherfucking table saying, well, I just tell one lie and I'm going to show y'all how it's done. Them women already think you done showed them how it's done, honey, with that whole candy situation. I was like, girl, you may need to shut up. Okay, so the next thing is the next thing. We got Shamari. She didn't let the girls know she didn't went to Tanya to get styled. And then she lets everybody know that Marlo tried to style her and she wasn't feeling it in her approach. They go back and forth. That motherfucker Shamari got motherfucking Marlo's ass together, bitch. Told her to fucking go play in traffic. Said, yo mama is a bitch. You are a bitch. And I love that part. Marlo was like, oh, if you keep calling me a bitch, then what? And then Shamari like, and then what, bitch? I was like, woo. Nene in her confessional get into her feelings, talking about, well, Marlo don't like that bitch shit and that mama shit. She from the hood. Nene, bye. Ain't nobody scared of motherfucking Marlo. Shamari is a motherfucking chihuahua, like that motherfucking Eva said. She got your ass, Marlo. She rag-a-tagged your motherfucking ass read your ass for filth. The girl that you think that can't dress, honey, got your motherfucking ass together, gathered you. You start trying to lean in and talk to Porsha to kind of break away from it, you know. Next thing you know, we have this situation with Tanya and Nene at the end. And I'm just like, can we just keep this on one level? Like, we had a home run with Shamari gathering Marlo. Come on, let's just leave it there. And then I already knew Nene was about to say some shit. Tanya ends up bringing up, you know, I feel like ever since I got into this group, I've been labeled this fashion girl, this label girl. I've never said that you can't mix high and low pieces. You don't have to dress for the labels. And I understand that with Tanya. I never really got that from her. Like I said before, I don't feel like her attitude reflects that the way that it does Marlo. Okay, so y'all know how somebody is about to say some shit and you don't think they should say it, and this is probably the worst part of this person's personality. I have to gather my girl all the way together, and I don't want to do it because y'all know I don't want to touch Miss Nene Fair Leaks, but Nene, I gotta grab you. I gotta talk to you. Nene, I love you. You are an entrepreneur. You do your thing. You my girl. You the funniest bitch on here. You make this show, in my opinion, what it is. You bring the drama, the shade, everything. But there has been something I feel in your personality for a while where It came out when you was talking to Tanya, and it came out when you began telling her you don't like ignorance and Tanya makes fashion a competition. Then they showed some fucking clip of you telling Tanya she need to check out your closet. Your closet would just eat hers up. You are competing with her. It's almost like this, I could do everything better than you, and I got better than you, and I got the same things that you have. Like, Nene, when you really feel good about yourself, you already know you don't have to talk and act like that. Tanya looked very hurt and bothered by you putting her on Front Street in front of these girls. This is somebody new you're bringing into the circle, and to me, you're not being very welcoming. This girl, you like being around her because she looks good and she dresses good. I'm pretty sure that is like, and you may like her personality, but come on, you go get mad at who she is when this is the reason why you are around her in the first place, because of how she looks, you know, and she makes you look good. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I seen her, I was like, well, damn, Nene be hanging with some bad chicks, you know, that does reflect off of you. So for you to get her together like that, I did not like that. You do that shit with Porsha sometimes. That's how I was able to recognize it. You do that shit with people, and it's so nasty, it's negative, it's uncalled for. Even Candy had mentioned, and we already know I don't care for Candy, but even Candy saw it. Like, that, come on, that's your friend. Why you shading her like that? Why you act like everything gotta be about you and you the only one that could be fabulous? Like, come on. And even Porsha picked up on it. Like, you hurt that girl's feelings. They kept panning the camera on that girl's face. She looked sad. Anyways, after that, Porsha and Shamari, they kind of get into it, throw some fun shade at each other, because Porsha brought up the fact that Shamari don't like nobody coming for her fashions, but she came for her man's fashions at that party that Nene threw. Y'all remember Dennis came in with the green suit looking like a leprechaun, and Shamari was joking and saying her little comments. I don't think that that's that bad. I mean, it's not like she went up to him and said it. It's not, come on. She said some shade in her confessional, Porsha. I mean, it is what it is. The main thing you need to be worried about is what Candy is saying about your man, okay? That's what the fuck you need to be worried about, bitch. But they go back and forth. Porsha joke on the fact that Rada DeVoe ain't got no eyebrows and how she should make some go naked eyebrows for men. That's a new business venture, bitch. That's what you need to be doing. Okay, not worrying about what Shamari is saying. The girl don't mean no harm. All a little fun shade. But I like that because that's the type of shit that would never be able to happen on Basketball Wives. Somebody would be ready to leave, fight, cry. It would be this overly dramatic situation. That's why I fuck with my Housewives, because they can be shady, still get along. It could be serious. It could be dramatic, like it could be whatever. So that's why I fuck with these girls. This episode was a great episode. I got my motherfucking life. It has been your host, brand new. Okay, yeah, your host. Look, I'm gonna start saying that. Brand new. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, you guys. I will check you guys out later.